This is the last. This is it. This is the last. This has been a long run. Yeah, I didn't anticipate that this is the way things would go down. As I was putting together this show, the Just for show. But here we are. Here we are. The final episode of the Just for show. Buckle up, my friends. Got quite a ride. Got quite a ride? It's been quite a ride? I'm not sure how we would say it. Buckle up, my friends. You finish the sentence.
He wasn't much to look at, but he had a heart of gold. He'd give the shirt off his back just to keep you from being cold. He didn't live perfect, but he tried to live right. He give up his pride just to end the fight.
What can I say about my my dear love, my sweet pea? Without her, I wouldn't be making any of this. I wouldn't write music. I wouldn't write songs, which are the same thing as music. We had a lot of fun.
More plant.
You pick your background.
I'm backwards here, so I can't seem to.
It's hard to get all that.
There, that's
straight.
better. There, that's better. Okay. I can't whistle.
Can't whistle.
I can't flick very well.
I can't flick with my right hand.
Neither can I.
can,
We talked about that.
Yeah.
Remember when I learned that you couldn't flick with your right hand? We talked about having that on your headstone.
We had to get married. We had to get marriage counseling too, because once you found that out, it was like I don't know if I could spend my life with you.
Well, I did get over that after I decided that I could put it on your tombstone.
Right.
Clearly said Hadjanowski, he can't flick with his right hand.
In the middle of all this, there were some goofs, some oops, some mix-ups, some dropped cameras.
Like bad luck.
For you, it's probably like was kind of the Impala type thing. So the front end kind of did where when you hit a bump and then the front end just went all over like this, and yeah, and then you tip your phone and everything. Yeah,
we had fun, and he got.
Hello? Come in, Ted. I hear static. I can't hear you.
Episode 6. I think we were getting to the point where we needed to jump the shark. You know, that's what they do in TV shows. I don't know if you know, that came from Fonzie, who was the inspiration for the jacket and pretty much every aspect of my life. He jumped a shark in Happy Days, in an episode of Happy Days, and it was a moment where they were trying to boost ratings or something like that. Now that's the thing every television show does, jumping the shark. So we jumped the shark and created a fake, I can do this now, a fake pilot that we never had a pilot. We pulled in Ben Cook-Phelps, and this was the result.
Yeah, I'd say what I do is music for sure. Yeah.
We're gonna have to take a break right now. Okay. Sorry, that's not I can carry it. That was.
And I'm so just so honored to. That's not on there either, is it?
We'll take a break. I gotta be. Oh, God.
This is going. This is just fun.
Surprisingly going really well. I can't believe
The more,
it's really good at just
the more I go, the more like I'm leaning into like pathetic Ben.
In all honesty, this isn't real beer. This is ginger beer. In all honesty, Ben was just a hoot. We had such a great time. I had so much fun doing this with Ben. Ben and I actually met online via a dating app. And then from there, we started to write a little. Actually, we wrote the theme song for the Minnesota Music Show, which was one of the best local radio programs out there. And then COVID killed everything. Up here's COVID. Ben and I wrote the theme song for that program, and it's pretty much the best writing I've ever done in my life. Anyway, we went on to do a couple shows. We did a Christmas show on the Minnesota Music Show, which was brilliant. When I was doing this, I was like, Ben, would you be willing to come in and just be a goof for this episode? And he was all about it. It was so great. So I wanted to show you a little bit of just us chatting, because these interviews that I did were not really interviews. They were just me getting a chance to chat with my friends. And so here's a little bit of me and Ben just hanging out.
So what else is new? Christmas record. This is all serious stuff. We don't
Yep.
have to.
Oh, the actual stuff. Yes. Yeah, Christmas record. I honestly felt really good about it. It's weird because we're all socially distant, but like that entire project was just pretty magical from start to finish. Like it was fun to make, and it flew by super super easily, and the response was pretty positive and pretty good. But yeah, no, that was fun, and I've sort of, I feel like I've kind of dropped off like just the radar of even focusing much on music after the Christmas album, at least for the last month or so. I mean, I've done the little teeny keyboard thing, but like I've got some time at the end of the month. I'm gonna go to an Airbnb in Wisconsin. I went there last year. This really kind of cool creative space,
Oh yeah.
and just do some writing and hopefully get something new going, because it would be fun. But yeah, I don't have like a super huge agenda. Are you doing I can't remember if I saw your name. Are you doing the Chris Holm thing? The like pairing a musician with another musician? Cool.
I got Chris. I got Chris as my.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then Chris actually got me. So he sent me. He decided to record my song Holy Water, and it's pretty cool.
I did.
Like,
I did hear that. Yeah, because he
Did
sent
you?
that to me too. Yeah, it's really it's kind of
Yeah.
awesome. It's fun to hear.
There
someone
is
do
something
stuff.
really special. There's only been a couple of times that I've heard like someone sing one of my own songs, and it really, like, I don't know, it's just kind of cool to hear.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, kudos to you for keeping busy and writing and stuff during all of this. Like it's pretty great.
One part that's helped me has been co-writing, because I think at some point I got to, like, everybody hits a wall, especially in this. They're like, I don't know, some people just struggled creatively, and everybody hits that, and I started to hit a wall, and so I just started reaching out and writing with people. It's like, hey, do you want to write?
That's
and
cool.
Just kind of doing this internet, throw it over the, we
Yeah,
should
yeah.
do that again and try to write something besides Minnesota Music Show.
Yeah, something a little more serious. No, I'd love that.
There's actually a plant I didn't know. It's called Joe Pyeweed. I thought it was the greatest name ever, and that was going to be my country star name, and someday it may still be. Actually, if you Google that, you might find on Bandcamp a couple songs that are brilliant. Joe wrote, and yeah. So I asked him to be the host of this show. But so maybe we can show a little bit of Joe at work. The container of cottage cheese. Oh, that's okay. I haven't cut. I can chop in between. All of this show is chopped like crazy. So, hello. Welcome to. can't work like this. Might have to leave the room. Once you step out, you can watch it after I'm done. Close the door too. And then we'll just have those things on there. Yeah. Hello. My name is Sir Joseph Highway. Welcome to the Just for Show Show. In this episode, which is an extremely special episode, very near and dear to Ted Hedgenowski, we'll spend some time talking about love. Well, hello. My name is Sir Joseph Highway. Welcome to the Just for Show Show. Stop it. You're gonna start over. Don't worry about whether I'm doing it right. In fact, let me.
You do gotta do just one of these goes over the needle.
I got it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about whether I'm doing it right. That makes it better if I don't.
Oh, I know, but just one of them.
Okay, Phil, go leave. Get out. You gotta go. You gotta go. And speaking of Joe Pyeweed, maybe something to look forward to in the future.
Well, maybe I need to change my, performing name. Maybe I just need to go with Pancake.
Pancake Turner.
If I were a blues player, I'd do it.
For sure.
Yeah.
You should become a blues player just to do it. Here's what we're going to do. I've got an alter ego, Joe Pyeweed, that is a. I mean, I kind of do country-ish songs now, but at the time I was like, I'm going to do just dumb country songs, and I would write just ridiculous songs with that. So let's start writing some really stupid ones. Joe Pyeweed and Pancake Turner.
So this really has been a fun ride. 10 episodes. That's like a real show. That's a season. And there won't be another because I got better things to do. This thing wore me out. But this has been a lot of fun. It's been the funnest part has been just getting together and chatting with my friends. And we'll be able to do this in person soon. That'll be great. It's been an incredible ride. It's been a very fun way to promote my records. Just for show and always wanting more. Go find them on Bandcamp or wherever you stream your music. I'm on every stream. Just Google my last name, you know how to spell it by now. And my friends have been so great and gracious and wonderful. Thank you. Thank you to Ryan and Chris and Matthew French and Doyle and Sarah and Steve and Jillian and Eric and Steve again and Keith and Matt Gronke and Dave and BCF Mofo, Bangkok Felts, and Toby and Phyllis, and of course Joe Pyeweed. Thank you all for being so willing to be part of all this. This has been just a great time. And yeah. So I'm going to show you just some of my favorite moments, and then maybe we'll call it a day. I think that's good enough. Yeah. Here you go.
What is so funny about peace, love, and understanding?
Well, it depends on if you're coming from an optimist or a pessimist point of view.
Oh.
If you're coming from a pessimistic, what's so funny about it is its complete unattainability.
That's hilarious. I never thought about that. That's so funny. It's and depressing.
Yeah. If you're coming from an optimist point of view, peace, a lot of fun when it's peaceful.
Oh,
It's tranquil.
yes.
Love can be
Guffaws.
fun.
Belly
Love can be
laughs.
fun. Belly laughs.
Yeah.
Love can be fun. Understanding, what's more fun than being understood?
And then it just really flowed well. I hope you feel the same way. If you don't, just lie.
It actually was worked out. I mean,
If you don't, just lie.
it actually was worked out. I mean,
If you don't, just lie.
Waffle cones and caramel.
My mother killed a bat in church. I have the resolve.
If you were going to karaoke right now, what would your song be?
That is too personal. Actually, for me, because I've done live karaoke once or twice. They used
As
to do it
opposed to
at-
dead karaoke?
No, I need to answer the question, but I have to ask you first. How do we pronounce your last name?
Hebba Jebba. That would be.
You want the velour tracksuits.
If I was a cow and I was sleeping, you'd probably just annoy me and I'd probably kick you or something.
So you're challenging me to a fight. I'm no Keith Chrysler.
What are you talking about?
My question for you is, if you could come back as a choice cut of meat, what would it be and why?
Really good bacon.
Really good bacon. Ooh, yeah. Why? I mean, I think I know the answer. Duh, but why?
Well, it's the best.
Do you even know what bro country is?
No.
So, how long did it take you to make this album, man?
Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Oh,
use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay.
oh, yeah, okay, sure.
Be there in a second.
He wasn't much to look at, but he had a heart of gold.
Just get in there close and we'll get a snapshot of this. Pull it. See that?
Well, hello, everybody. We are sharing with you a very, very exciting, you can tell we're excited, a very special episode of the Just for Show show where we're gonna
Well, thanks for having me. It was a
You
pleasure.
bet. And see, I'm doing this because I'm going to end it, but I'm going to keep this in because I like to not edit stupid shit. I'm keeping it.
If I painted your portrait, would you look at me the same? You know the way that you smile, in that photo we framed. It left a mark on the wall that's burned into my brain. Just like those words that